Hello, this is Caleb from Jack to Bike Mods, and I'm going to show you how to install our new pedal adapter onto your XG JackRabbit or OG2. It's the same process. First, you're going to need to find the pedals you want and get the adapter. The adapter is marked left and right, so there's one that has an L, one with an R. Pedals matter their direction. If you look at these guys here, this one is a left, there's a faint little L in the corner. When I grab the other one, usually the R is easier to find because it looks less like just a line. There's an R on this one, which means it's for the right side, the other one's for the left side. The left side is reverse threads, so that means that it's going to be lefty tighty, righty loosey, instead of lefty loosey, righty tighty. So for starters, we're going to go grab ourselves some 5mm Allen keys, 2 of those. Remove your original pedals, doesn't matter which ones you have, whether they're the Mega Metal or not. In this case it just happens to be the Mega Metal pedals. And take that off. Now we're going to grab our pedal, again the left, and then the left side pedal. This one has the L marked up right there. And I like to take a little bit of grease and just add the grease to the threads. It will spread itself around, and that just helps protect the aluminum threads and make it all easier. Now we're going to take this with your part on the bottom. Since it's the left one, if you see, let me rotate this around a little bit, if you see there's a little bit of a downward slope, that means that I want to be turning this one towards the slope. So it's going to be counterclockwise relative to this piece. If we're going top down, that's counterclockwise turn, so it will be spinning that way. I like to use a T-handle for this just to make it a little easier to grip and get tighter. However, in some cases, you will have ones like this that require a 15mm wrench or a smaller hex key in there. This mountain bike one does not have the ability to use the standard wrench. I have to use an 8mm hex key, which in this case I'm using T-handle for more leverage, and we're just going to spin it all the way down and on. Left one seems to be a little bit more snug than the right. They're all within spec. Next, I like to grab a little bit of leverage. In this case, it's going to be a 3mm Allen key, and just give it that little last oomph. You don't want these loose, otherwise they will walk themselves out over time. Not as fast on the bike because you're not pedaling with them, but they will walk themselves out and start tearing up threads. I see it on bikes all the time whenever the stuff's not tight. So it's going to be a little trickier than on the OG because you don't have the nice retainers, but we're going to slip in one of our plastic washers, and we're going to barely push this bolt in from the back. We want the pedal to be with the lobe side, which is there, up, and the letter side down. We're going to slip it in place, wiggle until we get that right. Now I like to use an Allen key. Slip it from underneath or top, whichever one's easier for you, and then just catch it with the Allen key. Get the Allen key lined up. Here, let's reach in the camera. Get the Allen key lined up with the center of the hole, and then push it through. And now we're just going to keep pushing and wiggling until eventually we get it through and then through again. And we are just about done. Now we're just going to tighten on. Now these guys, you don't want to have overly tight, otherwise they won't fold well, but you want to have them pretty snug so they're not falling off. There you go. If it feels too stiff to move, you can loosen it up a little bit just by backing it off slightly, and it'll be easier to move. And there you go. You got pedals on your XG or OG2 JackRabbit, which look sick and give you a whole new range of options for your feet that are wider, grippier, and just overall cooler looking. Thanks for watching. Make it yours and make it fun. Have a great day.